Hey everybody, it's Scott Simcoe Spring Service, and today we're going to be making a custom-made spring from scratch as per the specifications sent to me by a customer. He's actually one of the first people that subscribed to my channel, and it's kind of cool that I get to make a custom spring for one of you guys. So come follow along and I'll show you exactly how we make a spring from scratch based off of only drawings. So here's the specifications they sent me. So he gave me the front here, so it shows me the length on the main leaf. So it's 18 inches on the front and 24 inches on the back. So I've drawn a little picture here. So we got 18 inches on the front, 24 in the back, from center of the eye to where the center bolt is. So we're going to be rolling a 1 5/8 diameter hole to be able to fit the bushing into. So what we need to do is calculate exactly how much material that the eye is going to be rolled on. So I'll show you exactly how we do that. We have a little chart for it. So this is a chart that we have for it. So the material that we're using is 360 thou, and if you go all the way down to here, that's the 1 5/8 diameter that we're looking for. So if we match those two up, we need 5 5/8 of material to roll that eye. So now that we have that measurement, we now know it's 18 plus 5 5/8 on this end, and then this end will be 24 plus 5 5/8. So now we're going to use these 6 leaves to make up 2 complete spring assemblies. So we're gonna let these springs cool off in the sun here and let them cool down naturally. You don't want to shock the metal. So now that we got the main leaves made, we can find center on these eyes. And come down from there. And that'll give us a point to measure to. So we have to get that edge slightly curled like that so we have the ability to grab a hold of it in the eye roller. If I don't start that curl on there, then when it rolls all the way back, it'll actually dig into the end here and it won't be perfectly round. What was that, Matt?
Rolling the eye.
No, we're done rolling the eyes.
Yeah, that's the last video.
Yeah. Well, same video.
Same video. Last time filmed.
All right. So here we go, guys. I got that. Got that there by me. So there you go, guys. I got the main leaves made up. Got both eyes rolled on there. And I'm pretty happy about it because it turned out really well. So if you look at this side, that's perfectly lined up. And if you go to this side, ooh, it's also perfectly lined off. It's off by about 0.02 of an inch. So now that we got that done, we can double check our center bolt holes here. Make sure they're perfectly lined up to each other and drill them. And then we have to check the arch. So when we check the arch, we put the straight edge, the center of that eye to the center of this eye, and we measure right to where the center bolt is. And if you can see here, looking at just a tiny little bit over 3 inches. So that's about as close as we can get to what the customer wanted. So we're gonna drill these holes out and we're gonna make up the rest of the leaves for it. So now we got the main leaves made and the bushings in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna craft the rest of the spring. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in an inch or so here, and we're gonna start making leaves, and then we're gonna stack them up about every 2 inches so they have good support on each other, and it keeps the spring nice and strong but flexible. So we're gonna make all those leaves up right now, and then we're gonna put them together and we'll arch it and make it a spring pack. So we're gonna start making the leaves up right now. I got one measured up right here, and I got a couple more to measure out. I forgot to mention, we're going to drill them out and we're going to put these plastic pads in so that the springs can slip and slide on each other. These plastic pads will last for 50 to 100,000 kilometers and give you a nice smooth ride. So now that we got these springs all drilled out and ready to go, you can see the arch was really bad. I can stick my finger in there. This isn't gapped out properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend the next little bit and we're going to re-arch all the leaves and make them all fit properly and make sure they work together as a complete spring assembly. So now this leaf doesn't fit at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down in the center and get it lined up properly, and then we'll work our way from the center out to the ends and get it to match properly and have a little bit of strength in there. So I want to be able to fit my finger roughly in between the two leaves, and then that way it still gives it some strength, but it fits properly. So there we go. Now we got about a finger width in between there, and when I compress it, it all matches properly. And it does give it a little boost of strength on the ends when it's pushing on it. So now all I have to do is do that with the other two. So I'll push it down here, and I'll arch it up here, and de-arch it here. So now you can see the difference between a spring that's arched properly and a spring that's not arched properly. This one's pretty. So now that the springs are properly arched, we can now put the plastic pads in, put the center bolts in it, and we can put the clips on and get it shipped out to the customer. So there you go, everybody. It's a custom-made spring made from the drawings that the customer sent me. And if you want to see any more content like this, feel free to subscribe. And if you're interested in any other suspension-related work on any kind of trucks, trailers, or transports, leave a comment down below and I will see if I can shoot a video for you. All right, have a good day and take care. Bye.